Good morning, everybody. It is January, our 6th month now with our farms here, Calamity Farms. Our wheat is growing well, but today is a bigger story than the wheat or the newly prepared field over here that we've got all ready for some March crops. Because today is January, and this is the time when our stock advisor has said it is the best price for us to sell our product at. Let's see what the products look like right now. Potatoes, we can get 120,000. This is the time to sell both of these things. So we're going to go sell our sorghum. We're going to go sell our potatoes. Now to do this, this is MH milling has the highest value. This is actually pretty good for the sorghum because the MH milling place, if we look on the map, we're up here by field 2927. The MH milling place is right here. So we just have to load the sorghum up, drop it off of here, and then we can just sell it at the best price right there. Then we're going to have to go down to the train yard and sell our potatoes, which promises to be somewhat of an adventure because I don't have any idea what we're doing. But let's get started. I did allow myself to sleep in. Now it's a little bit after 7 in the morning here, and I allowed myself to sleep in because I didn't want to do either of this work in the dark here. But we'll go get our trailer hooked up here. And then we'll start loading it up with sorghum from our silo and run it over to the milling place. I think I knew how to do that. I think we just load it up. Oh, it's all facing the wrong way. That's not good. How do we get it out of there? Well, we'll sort this problem out. Without running over our tent here. Who parked this thing here? Seriously, people? It's not the right place to park this. Good thing we've got a lot of experience driving trucks here. This looks like we can pull right in here and grab it this way. Oh, nice. Look at that. Now we just got to back it up a little bit, and off we go without hitting the tree. Anyway, we'll see as we get over here to load our sorghum up. Alrighty, now I think all we have to do is open up the cover. What do we got in there? What? We have potatoes in here? Oh gosh. Okay, well I gotta go run the potatoes down to the I didn't realize we had potatoes in here. Must have just left them there for months. Okay, so we'll run the potatoes down to the other silo there. We have our long line of cars because of the log of wood that's in the way. At some point, I feel like I should maybe clean this up or just add more wood to confuse them even more. I feel like that's almost the best thing to do. But yeah, they definitely get confused by the wood. So we'll run this. I didn't realize we had extra potatoes inside this trailer. It's sitting here for like 3 months. But I guess you can store them on the ground, so I'm sure you can store them in the back of the trailer. Which makes me think that maybe we'll just run downtown here and see if we can sort out the train thing. Now, I think what we have to do for the trains is we have to hire a train, wait for it to show up, load the potatoes onto the train somehow, which I don't know how to do, then ride the train to the edge of town and sell all the potatoes. So I think the trickiest part for me, it's going to be how to load the potatoes onto the train. But hopefully it's not too tricky and we can figure it out. We've got daylight, we've got good weather, and we are ready to go. So we'll see you as we approach, as we get to the silo here, the train silo. Alrighty, so we will drop our potatoes off here. I think it should just switch and tell us we can dump them out here. Start overloading. I guess there we go. Good. Okay. So we're dropping our potatoes off here. Whoops. In there. It seems to be working out fine. I didn't realize we had any potatoes in there. More money for us. Excellent. I don't think it was a full load. I think it was just a little bit. Now, yeah, we already got the geocaching coin here, person. You won't find it. Now we need to figure out how to call the train. I'm going to look on the map for that, and we'll get that sorted out. And then we have to load the train up when it shows up. This could be adventure. Hopefully we don't end up dumping 300,000 liters of potatoes out onto the road here, but we'll sort this out. Well, okay, that looks easy enough. According to the map, there's a rent train spot right over here. That looks like what we need. So that looks like it's step 1, right? So we've got all of the potatoes in the train silo here. So we can come over here and rent the train. How do we... Oh, okay, it looks like... Oh, okay, I see. I can see the gizmo here. The train is going to come on the tracks, and then these big things that are coming out of the silos must be what we pour the potatoes down into the train. How hard can this be? It's walking around looking for, I think this looks pretty suspicious here. Okay, rent train for $100 per hour. Excellent. Train are going to arrive soon. So I think we want to be over here. At this silo place? There's already a train here. But maybe that's a different train? Do we have to be over by the... Do we have to get on the train? Oh, this is confusing. It's only $100,000 worth of potatoes. It's clear that that's where we load it. And these are the train tracks. So let's just be patient. Maybe not stand on the train tracks. Let's see if the map helps us out here. No train. No train. Okay. We'll just wait then. Where's the dairy place we're open? Anyway, we'll see you when we know more. Oh, look at that. If I look at the map, right down on the side here, here comes a train. Now what do? We wait for it, right? Here comes our train. Is it going to wait for us? When do we get in it? Looks like it's slowing down right here. Alrighty, do we... Rented by you. You press E. We are in the train. Okay. And we can make the train go forward, and we have to... I think these containers, we pull under the things? Do we stop it this way? Yep, that's brakes. Okay. This is all good. We can open the cover. Probably should do that. Z, N, and Z. Why are there two open covers? It's confusing. But we'll see what we've got here. We'll just take our time. I mean, as long as I don't dump them all over the ground, I think we're okay. And I bet the game won't let us do that. Alright, so we're getting pretty close here now. I think we can start to slow down. What if we open up the cover? Oh, look at that. N opens up the covers there. That's good. And then we stop it. We want to go right under that thing, I think, right? Start filling. Okay, that's good. So let's stop it. Start filling. What content do you want? This side is Vila, but the potatoes should have it, right? Please. Potatoes, start. Oh, well, that's not hard. I guess. I mean, it's probably going to stop once it gets full, right? And then we just pull up to the next car, I guess? I don't know how many cars we can fill up here. That one's filling up. This is very cool. Oh, this wasn't hard at all. So that one is full. Okay, so let's pull it forward now. And it's giving us a start filling again, but I think we need to pull forward, right? To the second one, maybe? Go right. That looks like that's over it. Right there. Oh no, it's not giving us a start filling. So maybe... Oh, wait. Okay. We have to open the cover. Right? So if we do Z, open the cover. Good. We can open the cover for the second one. And now we're over it, so we can start filling. Let's stop. So start filling. Potatoes. So it takes about 80,000 or so. We're loading them up. Oh, I feel like a farmer now. I kind of actually like the potatoes now that we're filling up these cars with them here. This is working out really well. So we probably want to close that first cover, but let's not wait. Let's wait till it stops filling. Alrighty, so that one's filled. Good, so we'll close the cover on the first one. Nope, close the cover on the first one. Good. Let's come down now under the third one. Just stop right about there, maybe? Alright, yeah, it's giving us an open cover. That must mean it's in the right spot. Nope, not that one. Z close cover. Okay. Z close cover. Z open cover. N open close cover. How come we can't open one up here? That closes that one. A little confused. Can I hop out of it here? We can. Okay. All the cars are going to wait. And you just have to wait for a while. So that one's full. That one's full. We are in line with this one. I want to open this one up. How do I do that? It only lets me fill up 2 of them. Maybe that's all I can put in? Okay. Even though this is a long train, I don't see a way to sell more potatoes with it. Oh, but... Oh, okay, okay. I see. Hang on. Hang on. I see now. We have... There's a G option, right? We can see the train cars there. So let's... Whoa. Stop. Wacky Sacky, stop. Wacky Sacky, come back here. Stop. Okay. So if we go G, and then I can see on this little icon on the top one, that's the 3rd car. Now if I hit open cover, look at that. It opens it right up. And then Z would be the 4th one, maybe. It does. Perfect. Okay, so now I just have to... Let me get out here and run back. Yeah, people, hang on. You got it. So now this one's open, but it's not lined up, so it's not letting us fill them up. So we just got to back it up a little bit more to get the 3rd one in. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I can't believe we figured that out. All right, so we're going to back up a little bit, and it should give us a filling option at some point soon. There we go. Okay, let's... Right there. Start filling. Potatoes. It means we're going to get them all in. Perfect. That's the 4th car, so we can pull back up a little bit more and fill up the 4th one. Oh, brilliant. That little icon with all the ones here and the G to switch the containers. That's brilliant. So we'll let this one fill up. So we're going to get all the potatoes sold in one train. All right, so if we back up, before we back up a little bit more, let's close that cover back there. And this one's open. It should very soon give us an option to fill this one. There it is. All right, so we'll just stop it right there and start filling the last of our potatoes. 57,000 liters of potatoes going in. And we'll close all the tops and we'll ride the train out. Oh, this is so much fun. I think it's going to be even more fun when we sell our own crop. And I'm also very excited. Let's close the cover in. All the covers are closed. Our train looks good. Let's get moving forward here. We've got everything emptied out. We'll ride our train down into the, well, the sunrise, I guess. The sun rising in the east again. No, the south there. So we'll just take our train, and I think we just drive it down, and then it's going to ask us when we get to the edge of the map to sell this stuff, right? This is a big day. Selling our first crop, our first harvest, and learning how to use the train. We'll see when we get to the end. The train will not drive to my field and will return on the other side of the map. Do you want to sell the train and the loaded goods in Mount Vernon, Illinois? Yes. Oh, check it out. $122,000. It only costs us $20 to lease the vehicle. Goodbye, train. That was so much fun. That feels good. Look at that. We get $224,000. Okay, so now we're back at our tractor here, and we've sold all our crop. Let's, except for our sorghum, let's go load our sorghum up now and go sell that at the little milling place right next to our farm. See you in a little bit. So we are back now at our farm, and I think this is going to be a piece of cake compared to the... I think we just pull over here, and is it going to let us fill it up? Unload here. Tip side. Start filling. Okay. Yep. Wheat. We don't have wheat. We should have just sorghum. There it is. Start. And this is not going to hold at all, right? Because this does not have the capacity to hold that much. But we'll get like half of it in, two-thirds of it in. Okay, let's close the cover. And now let's take this up to the little milling place right around the corner here. It's just a fairly short drive. Right there. We live next to it. Perfect. See you in a sec. All right, looks like we can just sell it right here, right? We just go in here, and dump it, and sell it. Start overloading. Okay. Is this where we sell it, though, I wonder? Well, let's just try it. Start overloading. I. And I think we sell it here? Oh, yeah, here's a guy coming out to buy it right now. All the sorghum. 22,000, 34. Oh yeah, look at the money's going up. We're selling it. It's perfect. As it's all emptying out here, we're making money. Nice. Excellent. 17,900 bucks all made. We're up to 242,000 now. We're at 70 something thousand the other day. Start filling. Load number 2. It's going to take us 3 loads. I'm glad we live close to this place then. This is actually makes it pretty easy. It's a lot easier than driving down to the train station, that's for sure. All right, let's close the cover. Boom. Go take this over and sell it. We'll see you in a sec. Second load done. We're up to 260,000 now. We can actually go this way pretty easily. This is our land right here. This is our next field that's ready to go. All right, so a little bit more sorghum to sell. Cut right in front of our tent here. Right here, we're gonna pick up that piece of wood too. That's bothering me. All right, let's get our last bits of sorghum loaded up, and then it's only gonna be a little bit after 9 o'clock. We'll have a little bit of a late breakfast here, and then we'll get started. I think we can fertilize this field once again, and we'll think about what we want to do for the rest of the day here. Start filling our sorghum. Yep, only 10,000 liters yet left, but still, look at the money we got. 260,000. We're gonna have about 270,000 when we're all set and done with this, I think. All right, our final load of sorghum off here, all unloading, and it is sold. $270,000 we have now. This is a good day for us. Now let's figure out what we want to do here, because it's only 9:30 in the morning and it's January. Now we can't plant on this field. It's all ready to go. It's rolled, it's plowed, it's all ready for seeding. We could fertilize it, I think. It's all ready to go. Let's actually pick up this piece of wood. That's going to bother me. Grab that. There we go. Grab it. Get it out of the way. Let's go throw it in the trailer here. We could take the wood down, but it's only a few $100. Boom. There we go. Okay. So let's see if there are any contracts available for us. Saving content. Anything that we can do for anybody else in the wintertime here? Currently no contracts available. Okay, because it's January. Nobody's getting any work. Okay, I'm glad we sold that stuff then. So that means, I think the next thing that we want to do here is to fertilize this field. So let's get the fertilizer all hooked up. All right, so if we look at our trailer here, it's got 60% damage. That's, I think because we bought it used, maybe? I don't know. It seems like a lot of damage. I don't think we hit anything with it. But this is going to be a lot easier to fertilize this in the daytime than the last time we did it, which was at night. That was a nightmare. But okay, let's get out on the edge here. We'll get our fertilizer all lined up, and then we will start putting down the fertilizer on this field. So this will be the last thing I think we need to do to our wheat here, is to get this fertilizer down. And hopefully we'll get 100% yield on this, or close to it. Maybe not 100%. But I think we just need a little bit. I don't know if we're going wide enough here. Maybe not. Looks like we might be a little bit shy. It wouldn't surprise me. I spread so much extra fertilizer on this field the last time. But all right, here we go. We'll just kind of get going, put the tunes on, settle back, get some fertilizer out, and we'll see you in a little bit. So here's the path I'm painting on the field here. I just keep missing spots no matter what I do. Spraying it all over the neighbor's place too. But anyway, we're getting there. Use twice as much fertilizer as we need to. Just always seem to leave a stripe somewhere. Well, let's keep going here. There we go. It turns on now. I can kind of see where I drove before. I don't have a good sense for how wide it's spraying, so I just seem to miss stuff all the time. Okay, I'm pretty much on target this time. That's good. Anyway, by the way, it started to snow. It's beautiful out here. January, get the wheat going. I am pretty happy that our bank account's in $270,000. One of the questions I'm having now too is, do we buy that plot of land behind us? It's $120,000, I think. Should leave us with $150,000, and that would be a good place, I think, to start putting farm buildings and all that kind of stuff. Tempted, but I kind of want to get a better tractor. And I was looking there, like some of the high horsepower tractors are about $300,000, $350,000, I think, $320,000 or so. So I'm thinking if one of those happened to go on sale. I just checked today. There is nothing on sale today for them. But maybe if we wait a couple months, one would go on sale. And we kind of don't have too much to do. I mean, if there's no contracts to take now, let's try this. I think we're way offline. I don't think we're wide enough. Did we miss a spot? Of course we did. Oh no, maybe not. All right. Looking pretty good. But yeah, so if there's no contracts to take and we've got this field fertilized, I suppose we could fertilize our other field even though we haven't got the seeds in. I guess we could do that. But we've got January, this month, and next month, the winter months here, that, I mean, this field is growing fine. Once we've got the fertilizer down on this field, we just kind of have to wait for it to grow. I think it's done and in. Then we'll have to harvest this. I think it's April or May or something like that we harvest this. But we got quite a few while to go. Then it's March, so in 2 months we will plant, I think, oats on that other field there. The question is, what do we do in the meantime for the rest of this month and next month? Alrighty, so we've got some spots to clean up, but we'll go figure them out and kind of nip them up here. The fertilizing's tricky because you can't see where you fertilized. So it's really hard to kind of get it right here. I mean, you have to check the map almost to kind of get an idea for where you've been and haven't been. It'd be cool if it like painted it a different color. I wonder if it's the same thing in real life. Like, do you not have any idea where you fertilized, or can you tell or something? We think the ground would change color or something, right? Did we get that spot? There we go. Now we get it. Okay. So now we got 3 more spots to get here. One long swath. Alrighty. It is all fertilized. I've cleaned up all the spots that we missed. And if we come over here, and I think we can let's park our trailer, and then we'll go take a look at the field. All right, so as the snow falls here in the middle of winter in January, these gray winter days, we take a look at our field owned by us, crop type wheat. It is growing, yield bonus 98%. I think the 2% that we're not getting is because we haven't mulched it, but it's fertilized 100% and yield bonus is 98%. This is looking to be a potentially fantastic wheat crop in its 2nd month of growth. And it's only 11:30 in the morning now. Now, the question again is, do we want to buy this land over here? We have $270,000. There's a field here. And if we look at the map, I mean, it's a pretty respectable size field here. How much does it cost? $109,000 we could buy it. And I'm thinking this is the place we could put all of our buildings. The only thing is we don't have any money for buildings right now. It's $270,000. We spent $109,000 right there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look to see how much buildings cost. Because if we could get a house, I could move out of the tent. We could put up like a silo. Maybe we get some chickens out here and think about how we want this to look. But then the road comes down here. I mean, I think we definitely want this land eventually, and I think putting the farm on it, the farmhouse, and like moving our silo over here makes all kinds of sense. I just don't know if it makes sense to get it yet, given that we don't have any money for it. Like maybe we want to buy it when they put a crop in, and then we could harvest the crop and get the money from the crop there too. So I'll take a look at some of the buildings and things like that, but we don't have any jobs we can do right now for anybody else. We could come over here and clear out some of this wood. I could go try to get a wood trailer, a better trailer to haul the wood away, and we could try to clear out some of these trees in here. We could potentially put our farmhouse, at least our living quarters, in here, which might not be a bad idea. Make some money from selling the wood. We could potentially come over, I think, and fertilize this field. It's only fertilized 1%, but boy, it's all ready for seeds. I think we can fertilize it before the seeds go in. That might not be a bad thing to do this afternoon. Just kind of put some fertilizer down here, and then we would have 1 layer of fertilizer in before the snow falls. But first, let me take a look at what farm buildings cost like and see if we want to buy that plot of land over there. So I'm looking here. This farmhouse, $82,000, fits in these woods really nicely. That would be a nice place, I think, to live for us at some point. Even $67,000, this little one here, that's pretty cool. So regardless of whether we build a farmhouse here, whether we buy that land for our farm, which I think is something we want to do, but I just don't think, I think we want to build up a little bit more of a cash reserve and get our second tractor first. So we're going to just live in the tent for the first year here. And then I think once we get like $500,000 and a second tractor, then I think we buy this plot of land, start putting up some farm buildings and stuff like that. But in the meantime, we could conceivably put our little farmhouse in here, knock down some of these trees, and I think that might be a good project for January and February. But to do that, I want to figure out how I can get a bigger trailer, because this is not going to work for a trailer. And I think we definitely have enough money. We could spend 15, 20,000 on a flatter trailer to kind of take some of this wood away. And then we need a stump remover maybe and get some of these stumps out, because I'd like to put a farmhouse in here for about 50,000, 60,000. That would be really nice. I mean, this is a nice spot for a farmhouse. This is perfect. So that looks like a project. I'm going to go to the store, see if we can find a trailer, and we'll get some wood moving here. So after going downtown and trying to adopt the trailer to allow us to throw logs into it and realizing I really couldn't lower the sides on that, at least I couldn't figure out how to do it. I didn't really want to buy a trailer and buy a bunch of logging stuff to remove the stumps just to do like 3 or 4 trees. I feel like that's not really kind of worth our while right now. And so I decided to come and fertilize this field. And actually, this is a really good time to do it because without the crops in, I can see where I've fertilized and where I haven't fertilized. So I think it's wasting a lot less of it. So just kind of killing a couple hours here in the afternoon in January, getting this field ready for its March planting. And I think we can do this. I think we can fertilize before we put the seeds in. I don't think it's going to matter. I'm not 100% sure on that. But we'll go around here and finish this up and get this ready for the spring. Last little spot I missed is right here. I think we've got the field 100% fertilized. It's about 2:30 in January. This field is ready. You can see by some zigzagging here. But I think if we take a look at the map now, this one should be ready to go, which gives us a nice head start on it. Yeah, 100% up here. It's 100% fertilized. This is excellent. So field 29 doesn't need plowing. It's all plowed. It's fertilized for its first run. Doesn't need to be rolled. Just needs now to be kind of seeded, and then we're all set. So it's when we're in good shape for this field. So our wheat field is in really good shape. If we look at this one, it's growing now. It's double fertilized. It's all set to go. That one looks good. This one's ready for planting in 2 months. And now we kind of have just a quiet time in here, I think. We've really got just a little bit of time where we don't have much to do as a farmer. I guess that makes sense. Winter's kind of the quiet months here. We'll just leave our lime truck here and get out. Maybe we will kind of take a little bit of the chainsaw and... I mean, if we cleared out... I think this tree... this bush, maybe we can lease a stump remover. That might make sense. Because I think if we just clear out these 2 trees in here, we could drop a small farmhouse in here for like 50, 60,000. And that would give us a place to live. Let's do that. So we'll get busy here. I want to get it to fall to my left. Oh, perfect. Look at that. That's not quite what I was hoping for, but it's getting there. All right, so we'll kind of chop this one up a little bit. I feel like we're doing okay here. This is not bad. We'll get this one chopped up, and then I'll see if I want to chop this one up too, but maybe we don't have to. Maybe that one doesn't... Maybe that one's not going to be in the way. We can just build on top of it. So maybe if we get this one up, we're okay. So we'll get cutting this one up, getting the wood out of the way, throwing it over there by the little trailer there. We have to use the little trailer for a while. I guess that's not too bad. It's a few loads downtown and stuff like that. Can't hurt. So I cut this tree down right here. All that we can see left is a stump of it. And then I cleared out all of the wood and either threw it in the trailer or dumped it over here in the wood pile. And then I tried to see if I could put down a little house here. But it doesn't look like it's going to let us because... this object's in the way. So apparently we really have to either maybe clear that stump out as well as clearing out some of these bushes and stuff like that. Maybe I can lease a machine to remove the bushes. Let me see if I can figure that out. So I think I found a machine that I can lease for a couple $1,000 to grind up the stumps and bushes that are in here. And I think that will allow us to put a house down here. So I'm going to run downtown. Look at the deer here. I'm going to run downtown with our tractor. Where I lost it. Oh, we'll figure it out. There we go. I'm going to run downtown, see if we can lease that for a couple $1,000 and see if we can clear this land out and get a house up by nightfall. Because I am tired of sleeping in this tent. Oh, wait. Let's not go downtown empty-handed. Let's back up and take that trailer full of wood. Okay, I kind of feel bad for these cars. Let's pick up our tree stump here. Guys, this is how you do it, okay? You pick it up and you put it there. Now they should be happy. Gah. Alrighty, we are here with our wood. It's gonna be worth like $300. But it gets it off the property. That's good, I guess. Sell wood. Gone. Yes. $571. Not bad. Alright. Okay, let's go see if I'll have to leave the trailer at the tool place. Oh well, okay. Well, we're gonna go see if we can rent that stump grinder then. So this is the beast that I think we need. I think we hook it up to the front of our tractor and it should just go down on the ground and grind this stuff up. We can lease it for $2,000. Let's do that. It should be at the store here for us. Now, I think it goes onto the front of the tractor, but I think we have the weight in the way now, so I think we're probably going to have to take that off. Cute. Attach. Excellent. That's up there. I wonder if I can pick the weight up. I doubt it, huh? It's like 500 pounds. Nope. That's not going to work. That was my idea anyway. Okay, so let's get this back down to our farm and see if it works to grind up the stumps and see if we can put a house in before nightfall. I could be sleeping in a house. Alrighty, now we seem to have the right creature here. So let us lower forestry mulcher and get that stump right in front of us there. Turn it on. I think it just grinds up everything, right? Why isn't it grinding up? Oh, maybe that's not enough stump there. Let's get out here. It's too high or something? I have to cut it lower. This one we might not have to get anyway. Chuck that over there. Now if we hop up in here and turn it on. Oh, that worked great. All right, so let's start carving this area up here. This seems to be the right tool for the job. I couldn't get rid of that thing that I don't think I could cut down either, but kind of just chopping this land up here, and it seems to be kind of carving a space out for us here. So maybe if I get rid of these stumps and stuff and just go back and forth a little while, we can get a little house in here. Okay, stump's gone. Let's go to the production menu. Let's get out of the way here, because I just want to drop a little house right there and face it this way towards the sun. I think that's going to be perfect. So overlaps with another... Oh, but there, right there. It'll go right there. But what object is in the way if we go this way? Overlaps with another object. I want to kind of move it over here. So there's something in the way here. There must be like a piece of wood or something that's in the way. Oh, look, there's a piece of wood I left there. Okay. That's easy enough. Just pick it up. It's funny, you can't put the house down because that piece of wood is in the way. There. We get that out of the way. Is that going to let us put the house there? That's so funny. Pew. Okay, now let's try it. Think that's perfect. Should we spend it? 67,000. Put our house in right there. Boom. It's in. Nice. Check it. We got a place to live. That's so awesome. That's perfect. That's exactly where I wanted it. We got it. Can we go inside here? Is there a way to go inside? We spent all this money. Can we get in? Knock, knock, hello? We can't go inside our house? Are you kidding me? Spent all that money and we don't have a key to get in? But anyway, this is where we live. Look at this. That's the perfect spot. Don't have to sleep in the tent anymore. We can take that up. We got a nice little cabin here in the woods. Trees all around us. That's a perfect spot. It's 5 o'clock now. The sun's going down in the south, as it always does. Let's return this, unless there's anything else I want to grind down here. But I don't think so. I think everything else will just, trees we kind of want. Just leave them where they are. And our house is in perfect shape. And we have $199,000. That's perfect. We can leave our tent up in case we want to camp out here. All right. So let's release that. I'll get that kind of turned in, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. We have made progress. We sold our potatoes, sold our wheat. I don't think there's really anything else for us to do right now. I don't want to cut down any more trees. That's good. We could run some wood over, but it's 5 o'clock at night. I think we're going to end this January day and call this a victory. We got the field fertilized for the second time. We got our other field ready to go for our oats over here. Got a farmhouse in place. This is more than a farmhouse. This is a great place to live. I love it. Absolutely love it. We got $200,000 in the bank. We sold our harvest there right now. Anyway, first night for us to sleep in our brand new house. I'm pretty excited, everybody. We will, let's check our finances here just on this day. Let's see how we did. So if we look at our income, our best day yet ever in terms of profit, $96,000 profit today. We sold our first 2 harvests for $168,000, picked up 500 in Sasquatch coins, 571 for selling that lumber, had expenses of about $67,500 for building the house, $3,000 to, I repaired our tractor while we were downtown, and then $2,000 to lease that stump grinder there. So altogether about $72,000 in expenses, about $168,000 in profit, leaving us $199,000 in the bank. And our wheat is growing well. When can we harvest that wheat? I think we got it in November, so it looks like July. So it's going to be a ways before we get some money. But if we put in oat, we can harvest it in July as well. Ooh, that's going to be a busy month. We'll have 2 big harvests. But we can harvest wheat and oat in the same day. It's not like potatoes. That's not going to take forever. I think we got that for sure. I'm not too worried about that. So gives us what to do for February. March, we'll be planting oat. We have to figure out what we're going to do for February. That's tomorrow. But hopefully there'll be a contract we can pick up. Otherwise, at the very least, we can fertilize that field, the oat field, and get ready for planting. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you in February. Good night.